You think your dog licking you is just love, right? What if I told you that's not the real reason? Most dog owners believe licking is just a sign of affection, a little kiss, a sweet habit, something harmless. But the truth is, your dog might be trying to tell you something much deeper. And once you understand it, you'll never see it the same way again. Because licking isn't just love, it's communication. And most people are completely missing what their dog is saying. See, dogs don't speak your language. They don't have words. So they use behavior, subtle, instinct-driven signals. And licking is one of the most powerful ones. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all licking means the same thing. Sometimes it's affection, yes, but other times it's anxiety, submission, even a cry for help. And the scary part? Most owners reward it without realizing what they're reinforcing. Think about this. When your dog licks your face or hands, what do? You smile, you pet them, you give attention. To you, it's bonding. But to your dog, that reaction teaches them something very specific. And what it teaches might surprise you, because in canine psychology, licking actually comes from puppy behavior. When puppies are born, they lick their mother's mouth, not for love, but for survival. It's how they ask for food. It's how they communicate need. So when your dog licks you, there's a part of their brain that still sees you as their provider, their source of safety. But here's the twist. If the licking becomes excessive, repetitive, almost desperate, that's no longer just affection. That's emotional dependence. And this is where most owners get it wrong, because what feels like love to you might actually be your dog seeking reassurance, trying to calm themselves down, trying to feel safe. And if you miss that, you miss the chance to truly understand them. But wait, it goes even deeper. There's another reason dogs lick that most people never talk about: stress. Yes, your dog might be licking you because they're overwhelmed. Dogs release endorphins when they lick. It literally calms their nervous system. So if your dog starts licking more during certain situations, when you leave the house, when strangers come over, when there's loud noise, that's not random. That's self-soothing. That's your dog saying, "I don't feel okay." And if you just laugh it off, you're missing the message. Now here's something even more surprising. Sometimes licking is submission. In the wild, lower-ranking dogs lick higher-ranking ones to show respect. It's their way of saying, "I trust you, I won't challenge you." So when your dog licks you, they might not just be showing love. They might be acknowledging your role, looking to you for leadership. And here's the part most people never realize. If your dog feels unsure about your leadership, they may lick more because they're trying to figure out where they stand. Crazy, right? But what's even more important is what happens when your dog suddenly stops licking, because that is something most owners completely ignore. If your dog used to lick you and suddenly doesn't, that can signal emotional distance, stress, discomfort, even a breakdown in trust. And it's subtle, easy to miss, but powerful, because dogs don't just change behavior for no reason. There's always a cause, always a message. And if you're paying attention, you can catch it early before it turns into something bigger. Now, let me ask you something. When your dog licks you, do you know which one it is? Love? Stress? Submission? Or something else entirely? Because once you start noticing patterns, everything changes. The timing, the intensity, the situation. It all starts to make sense. And this is where your relationship with your dog transforms, because you stop reacting and you start understanding. And if this is already changing how you see your dog, take a second, hit like, and subscribe, because what you're about to learn next might be the most important part of all. Your response matters more than the behavior itself. If your dog is licking out of anxiety, they don't just need attention, they need reassurance, calm energy, stability. If it's submission, then they need confident leadership, consistency. If it's affection, then yes, enjoy it, but understand it. Because your dog isn't just doing things randomly. Every action is communication. Every behavior is a message. And the bond you have with your dog depends on how well you listen. Not with your ears, but with awareness. So the next time your dog licks you, don't just smile and assume. Pause. Observe. Ask yourself, what are they trying to tell me right now? Because your dog isn't just showing love, they're speaking. And once you finally understand their language, you don't just become a better owner, you become someone your dog truly feels safe with. Because in their world, being understood is everything.